And then you just come in and hit him with the play-by-play.
Of course. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Joseph F. Focina Stadium here in New Rochelle, New York. We had some technical difficulties, but we're got everything up and running here for the second quarter. Score is currently 4-2 in favor of the Empire over the Toronto Rush. I'm Sean Dacey, and I'm here with my friend Andrew O'Connor.
Toronto playing some small ball. Trying to possess during the Empire zone.
Yeah, Empire throwing a zone here. It's the first time we've seen that today so far.
Looks like Cam Harris commanding the offense for Toronto.
Looking up line.
Flying to Adrian Yearwood. Over to Thompson McKnight.
Is it a pick call?
A pick called. Toronto loses 10 yards.
This New York defense is doing a good job of making the Toronto offense think a little bit. Kind of second guess themselves, maybe. Oh, Jeff Babbitt with a great mark. Gets the block.
On Andrew Carroll, I believe.
Give that man the bookends. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Wow.
That boy was flying. Who was that? It's number 16, Mike Drost, with a very acrobatic grab there for the goal, putting the New York Empire up 5-2.
Really milked it quite a few yards.
Absolutely. For those of you that are joining us, I'm sure you're probably wondering, is Bo Kittredge playing? And I and Carl can both confirm that he is indeed playing. He's been playing mostly 0 points, and so far he has 1 assist.
I'd say surprisingly he's been doing a lot of handling. What a great pull from Ben Yacht.
Oh my God! Jeremy Norton just dropped the pull.
24, Jeremy Norton. Looks like he just got...
That's devastating. He kind of lost his footing there and ended up bobbling the disc.
Oh.
Ooh, Rose throws it in the end zone. Looks like Brenton Tam got that D. So despite the dropped pull, Toronto still takes over. They're going to huck it right away. It's a completion down the field.
Looks like
He's on his horse. He's going to get in for the goal.
that's Jeff Powell to...
Oh, they're not going to call him in?
They didn't.
They're not calling him in. Yeah, he was
There it is.
definitely in.
That's Jeff Powell up to number 25, Jay Bochuk. Looks like number 6, Jarrett Marone, to pull for Toronto. For those of you looking for Bo Kittredge for New York Empire, I believe he's out there now.
Yes, he is.
Starting his first 0 point of the quarter.
Nice pull.
Great pull.
Will it stand? Yes, it will.
Oh, it sits right in the middle of the end zone.
Josh Alora with the disc. Right to Bo Kittredge in the middle there. Pushes it up the field to Jabron Miser. Up to Connor Klein. Fakes the huck. Finds Harper Garvey on his dump there. Had a wide open swing. Looks it off for Josh Alora up line. Again to Jabron.
And there's a whistle.
Foul called.
Empire gets 10 yards.
Matt Stevens, he's gunning. Ooh!
And Joe-
Nice grab by Connor Klein.
There's a call on the field, though.
Seems there was a call.
The crowd is not happy with that one.
Yeah, this New York crowd is vicious. Jabron up to Josh Aluro. He's got a Harper Garvey there. Ooh!
Oh! Little poach D from
Throws
number
it away.
15, Jackie Howe.
Toronto start on offense. Get a swing to the middle there.
This Kittredge-Lloyd matchup reminiscent of last year's finals.
Absolutely. He's going to huck it deep.
And Lloyd just goes ahead and lets it rip and finds 14. Dumps it back to Ojo. And despite some contact, Toronto is able to convert that goal.
Yeah, it was Mark Lloyd to... Did you see who called that goal? Jonathan Edwards with the goal.
His second of the game.
Toronto kind of focusing in here on the second quarter. Score is now 5-4. We have 8 minutes and 38 seconds left. Harper Garvey's going to field the pull.
Up to Katz. With a
Ooh.
big fake.
Yes, sir.
Back to Katz. Looking for Josh Aluro. Finds him upline. Rips it, looking for Bo.
Oh, Bo Kittredge deep.
Marked up by Powell. Comes up with a D.
Wow.
It's going to be an interesting matchup all night.
Absolutely. See if the Empire can get it back here on defense. Harper Garvey with the mark. Ooh.
That's Jeff Babbitt on Massakelly.
Another interesting matchup. Toronto moving the disc up the field pretty easily. Norton with some good hard fakes. He's going to find Boychuk on the goal line. Good swing.
Around to Massakelly.
Oh,
With
my.
a big around.
Nice throw. Better defense, though, it seems. Maybe a foul call? It looks like it.
Defender's looking for the foul. Some controversy on the field. The crowd does not like the call.
Again, these New York fans, they are not having it. Boychuk in the center. He's going to punch it in for the goal.
21, Jeff Powell.
We have ourselves a tie game here with 6 minutes and 43 seconds left in the second.
So Toronto's made quick work closing their 2-point gap, evening it up here.
Absolutely. Empire's got to take care of that disc on offense. That's really all it comes down to. Sending out Bo, Ben Yacht, Connor Klein. Can't see who else is out there.
Center to Katz. Up to Jabron Miser, who finds Ben Yacht on the sideline. Back to Peter Kalamakis. Upfield to Bo Kittredge. Quickly dumps it. Finds Ben Yacht in the center of the field with a big fake.
Knocking on the doorstep. There's Jabron in the end zone for the goal for the Empire. Way to stop the bleeding there.
A well-needed hold.
Sick hold, as they would say.
I've heard him say it more than once.
Meet people.
I love iMessage.
Fire ahead is 6-5, 6:13 to go.
6-5 in the second, 6:13 to go. New York with a big pull. Fielded by number 80, Connor Armstrong. Ooh. Up to Andrew Carroll. Oh, they let it rip. Ooh. Finding number 9. Who does fancy work. That's number 9, Ben Ort, who is only 18 years old. Hailing from the Netherlands. And it's all tied up once again. Looks like New York with their standard O-line. And number 6, Jarrett Marone to pull for Toronto.
Big pull there. It's Josh Alora in the center of the field with the disc. He's going to throw it up to Jabron. Jabron back to Alora. He's going to find Bo Kittredge, and we got another call. I think they finally called the travel on Bo.
You can only hope. He's been getting away with a few.
Oh, we just heard it was contact on the offense.
An offensive foul.
Alora will have the disc, immediately swings it over to Benjamin Katz. Back up the line to Alora.
Who had a man streaking deep, but well defended by Toronto. Over to Harpier.
Yep. Nice. Now we're starting to get some movement up the field for the Empire there. Ooh, nice save by Matt, the Cat Stevens. The other Cats has it now. Up to Jabron Lames. He's going to send it. He sent it. Oh, the Cat. Another great grab. Oh, and Alora with the devastating drop. You can't do that. Toronto take over on offense.
It's 89, Mark Lloyd.
Over to Boychuk. Up the field to Brenton Tan. Oh!
Missed that deep by inches.
Gibran wants it. He's a hungry defender, that's for sure. Connor Klein on the mark. Bids on the around.
And Toronto with a timeout.
Wow. Bold.
Crowd really getting into it. Really rooting for Bo Kittredge out there.
You guys are just joining us here at the at Joseph F. Fosina Stadium in New Rochelle, New York. It is currently the second quarter here of the New York Empire versus Toronto Rush game, and the game is currently tied at 6s with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. We'd like to apologize for the late start to the stream. We did have some technical difficulties, but rest assured we are here, and we're ready to provide you guys with some quality Ultimate Frisbee here between two incredibly talented teams.
Indeed.
There's a lot of
New York was off to a quick start with a 2-point lead, but it looks like Toronto has really closed that gap. They're banging on the doorstep now.
Absolutely. New York Empire's offense has been a little shaky in this corner. They came out firing in the first quarter.
Indeed.
And Toronto's offense, a little bit of the opposite. They're really coming out strong right here. Let's see what they can do off this turnover and timeout.
They have to possess to convert this disc. This would be a huge break for Toronto. It'd be the first time they take the lead in the entire game.
Empire coming out with a little zone here. We see a little bit of a two-man double team.
Quickly resets.
Continuing the double team there. They're just kind of jamming it up that jam hole. Oh, my.
Ooh, Connor Armstrong.
You can't throw it over Ben Yacht.
He's a tall man.
Very tall man. Wow, good find there. Ooh. Oh, my.
A lot of contact.
A lot of flopping over there. I think initially it might have been a foul in the defense. That's what it looked like to me. Maybe a strip. And then
I think maybe on Cam Harris.
91. Looked like he got his leg rolled up on.
Limping off the field. We hope he's doing all right. Hopefully just something minor.
So it was a foul in the defense. Josh Laurel will take the disc about 10 yards from the previous spot.
Marked by Mark Lloyd.
It's a big mark. Oh, another throwaway.
Quickly turns it over.
Couldn't get it to Harper Garvey. It's floating. Oh, nice grab.
Andrew Carroll. A great grab in front of the end zone. A little bit of dump swing offense does not work.
Man, this boy.
You got to
is
think Harper wants to
trucking.
launch it, and he does.
Absolutely.
Great.
The body.
Defense.
Oh, my
By
goodness.
Mark Lloyd, but
he's not in?
not in.
Now he is. That's number 16 with a great body to come down with that grab. And he's going to throw the disc to Ben Yacht for the goal.
But a great rip from Harper Garvey.
Oh, man, that boy has a butter cannon on him, doesn't he?
The Empire's fired up. There's a hold, correct?
I don't know.
Lost track there. There's quite a few turnovers.
Let's just call it a sick hold anyway.
They always are.
So New York are going to hold the lead here at 7-6 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Ben Yacht with a big pull.
Fielded by Massa Kelly. Up to Thompson McKnight. A little bit of contact on the mark. Looks like ref's going to let it slide.
Great mark. Forces not a turnover. But a stall was called, it seems.
Stall called.
Wow.
Stall on Andrew Carroll.
It's number 80 with the number 80 Ryan Dross with the great mark, forcing the stall. Ben Cat's going to take it at the 49-yard line. Looking for some movement here. Beautiful throw.
Fantastic inside break.
Ryan Dross back to Benjamin Katz. He's going to put it out there.
Looking for Babbitt. He can knock him down with it. Babbitt could not grab it. And 86 gets it moving. That's Mazzucchelli gets the disc moving for Toronto. Toronto moving quickly. Oh!
Wow.
It's a tough wind out there tonight. Really moving the disc around.
Absolutely. Shashank Aladi picks up the disc. Rookie for the Empire. He's going to throw it over the Ben Yacht. Back to Shank.
And a timeout from the Empire.
I think Shank's a little bummed there. He looked like he was ready to run that offense for a goal.
No, I'm working on it. Offset. Offset.
So if you're just joining us, once again, we are at Joseph F. Facina Stadium in New Rochelle, New York. It's the second quarter here, and with a minute left, the New York Empire up 7-6 over the Toronto Rush. I mean, so far this game has been everything you could ask for. A lot of long points, but overall some great quality ultimate being played here tonight.
A real battle.
Absolutely.
Two East Coast teams.
And you know, there's a little fun fact for you, Carl.
Hit me with it, Dix.
The Toronto Rush have never lost to the New York Empire. They are 14-0 against the Empire all time.
Wow. So a lot on the line.
Absolutely.
This could be New York's first win. A little shake and bake from Josh Aloro.
That's Garvey on the around. There's Connor Klein up the field. Good fake.
I bet on that one from up here.
Absolutely. Garvey up the line. Somebody's got to be open. You know this dude has the throws.
Finds Josh Aloro on the sideline. Dumps it back to Harper.
Gets out of that double team quickly. I see a guy wide open over there on that break side. That would be a
Finds
throw into the wind, however.
Gibran up to
Oh. Wow.
Harper Garvey.
Wow. Outplayed.
Really commanding that
Outsmarted
point.
maybe by Harper Garvey there. Very shifty.
And Harper really demonstrating how he can command points there.
So that puts New York at 8-6 over the Rush, and there's only 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Sorry.
New York really regaining that 2-goal cushion. Hopefully sitting a little more comfortable.
I mean, if you're the Empire, you can't get comfortable against the Toronto Rush. I mean, this is one of the best teams in the league. Obviously, they runners up last year in the AUDL championship. This is just an all-around very solid team.
Agreed.
Moving the ball quickly up the field there.
Ooh, what a
Nice
great.
bid from Yacht.
Yeah, really hungry tonight.
1 second left. Here's the buzzer beater. Oh my God, he
Toronto
caught
comes
it.
down with it.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who was that?
I think
I believe that was Andrew Yearwood. Is that his name?
Adrian
Adrian
Yearwood
Yearwood. My
with a
goodness.
fantastic grab. Taking
Oh my
all
goodness.
sorts of contact.
In the middle of the Bo Kittredge Ben Yacht sandwich, Adrian Yearwood comes down with the miracle buzzer beater grab.
That's a well-needed hold for the Toronto, bringing that score back within one.
Wow.
Whew.
Wow. So it's halftime here. And score is now New York Empire up 8, Toronto Rush 7. And looks like we might be having something going on with our camera here. But just sit tight with us. It is halftime. We will be having a special jersey retirement ceremony going on shortly for Ben Ivers.
Great player.
Yes. Number 19, we're retiring his jersey tonight.
Great. I think the key in the second half is going to be New York's intensity. I think if they can continue firing on all cylinders, they'll have a good chance. But I think if they get lulled to sleep, that's where they're going to trail off. Toronto is very good at coming from behind in the second half. They gave the Roughnecks quite a game last year in the semifinals, as well as San Francisco. Both close games with Toronto really making up some ground in the second half.
Absolutely. So right now, the New York Empire assistant coach, what's his full name?
Izzy Bryant.
Isaiah Bryant is currently retiring Ben Ivers' jersey. As Carl was just saying, a great player for the New York Empire over the past 5 years. Talking about how hard he's worked and what he's done for the team overall these past few years. Not just on the field, but also what he's done to push his teammates to be better. So they are going to present him with a gift. The crowd loves him. They miss him clearly. That is Barbara Stevens, owner of the New York Empire, gifting him a framed jersey of his. So for anyone looking to try out for the New York Empire in the next coming years, just know that number 19 is not available. I think you know a bit more about Ben than I do. Maybe. How deserving of this jersey retirement is he?
I think it's like you said, he's worked hard for 5 years. I think they really just want to see him go out on a high note. Essential player for their team in recent history.
Now we got Ben on the mic.
Really seems to be a crowd favorite.
Yeah, just right now thanking everyone.
You got to wonder if he thanks God in this one.
I think he's choking up a little bit. It's a very humble man, Ben Ivers, as he continues giving this very heartfelt speech to the New York Empire roster, team, management, and especially the fans. They absolutely love this guy. You can't see the stands, but they are full tonight.
At quite a capacity, despite it being a chilly night here in New York.
75 degrees to or more. It's very warm.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Might as well, yeah. Just like 4 minutes. All right, so we have about 4 minutes and 15 seconds until the second half gets underway here. Once again, if you're just joining us, the score is 8-7 in favor of the New York Empire. And right now, I believe we are going to go to a short commercial break. Just kidding. We will not be going to commercial.
Hello and welcome to the second half. We're here at Joseph F. Facina Stadium in New Rochelle, New York for a barn burner of a game between Toronto Rush and the New York Empire. It's 8-7 in favor of the Empire. Starting on offense. Looks like Harper Garvey's going to center it up to Josh Aloro. Quickly double teamed.
Nice swing over to Garvey. He's looking upfield. Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely send that ball. Ooh.
Oh, and a great D.
Looks
No.
like some contact there. Foul called. Empire will retain possession of the disc. That's Gibran picking it up on the sideline there.
I believe marked by number 21,
Right on the
Jeff
goal
Powell.
line.
And Empire fits it in,
I believe that's Josh Lauro with the goal.
jamming it up the side.
Hey, jamming up the jam hole. Whatever works, right?
Got to get those points on the board somehow.
Thank you. I saw you. I appreciate it. This is great. This is exciting.
And a quick hold from the New York Empire, bringing them back up to that 2-point cushion.
Yep. Quick score. Just 11 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third here.
A well-needed sick hold.
Absolutely very sick hold.
Sick hold.
Let's see what this Empire D-line can do.
Now, I have to expect Toronto is going to retaliate. They've been keeping this game close all night, and as you have said, have never lost to the Empire.
Nope.
14-0, I believe.
14-0. That's correct.
Benyat with a big pull.
Wow. Stays in bounds.
It's Thompson McKnight to pick up, the offensive captain for Toronto. Really looking downfield, looking for an option. Finds 91, Cam Harris, who really lets it rip,
Wow.
looking for Andrew Carroll.
Oh, tough read. Can't come down with it. Shashank Aladi is going to pick it up and immediately get this Empire offense running.
Finds Pete Kalamakis, calls for the foul and gets it.
Wow. How much is he paying those refs, huh? Peter looking up. Finds Shank. He's got a cannon.
Oh, he lets it
Lefty
rip.
butterball to Ben. Oh, my God. Oh, can't come down
And
with
from
it.
here-
Looking for a strip call. Doesn't get it.
It looked pretty darn close from here.
It's good defense there.
Good pressure
From
from
the rush.
Toronto. Oh,
Babbitt on the mark.
with a big mark, forcing
All
him
right.
to rip it.
Shank in pursuit. All
Oh,
right.
great D from Shank.
Makes it happen. I'll give it to him. I will give that man the D.
For those of you who don't know, Shank can squat 300 or more pounds for reps.
At least 5 reps.
He's got some big boy legs.
Absolutely. Ben Yao with the disc on the far sideline. He's going to find his boy Jeff Babbitt. Patient with the disc. Looking for a dump. Has to get rid of it.
Who's getting upfield quick.
Boy. Oh, boy. Wow. Ben Yacht to Mike Dross for the goal.
A great grab under pressure.
Absolutely.
Looks like number 20. Jeff Lindquist almost came up with that one, but New York able to fend him off for another goal, giving them a 3-point lead, the greatest lead they'd have the whole night.
Absolutely. Since the first quarter, I believe they were up 5-2 at one point.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. Looks like a timeout was called by Toronto, I believe.
Looks like trying to regain themselves after New York had a hold and then a quick break. It's not the way they wanted to start the half.
Yeah.
What's going on is that? Photo?
Starting to see some pretty good plays out here. A lot of high velocity, a lot of momentum. We have a great environment here at Joseph F. Facina Stadium. The stands are full. Obviously, there's nobody on the far side but the players. We have tons of gear, food, concessions, and I believe we have a beer sponsor here, which could be the reason why some of these New York fans are getting a little rowdy out there. But hey,
It's a Saturday night.
it's a Saturday night. We're here to watch some great Ultimate Frisbee, and that's exactly what we're getting. To probably, arguably, the best teams in the East. I mean, it's hard to yell. It's hard to tell right now. It's only the first game, you know. But hey, I'll say it. I'll say the two best teams in the East right
You're right.
now.
I mean, after tonight, one of these teams is going to be undefeated for the season.
You can't argue with the facts, ladies and gentlemen. That's my cousin Carl, and that's all he does is bring facts. New York getting ready for the pool. Grip it, rip it.
Ooh,
Is that one going to stay in bounds?
looks like it's coming back.
Wow. Wow.
Owen Wilson making a quick flyby
Big pull.
announcement.
Looks like we got some new faces out there. I haven't seen Jake Price in this game at all until just now.
That's Thompson McKnight picking up for Toronto. Finds 89 Mark Lloyd.
Ryan Drost on the mark. I like that matchup.
Mark
Oh,
Lloyd
boy.
booking it downfield.
Oh, boy. Coming in for the under.
Ooh, well
Drost wants
defended.
it. Leave the hat. You don't need it.
Oh, and Lloyd really
Babbitt
puts it
on
out
his
to space,
horse.
but
Wow.
woo!
That's just Jeff Babbitt things.
Another day in the life of Jeff Babbitt.
Oh,
Oh, Jake Price picks it up.
right
Looks like
off
he
the
finds-
hands of number 46, Raul Yeh,
And Mark Lloyd going quick the other way.
leaning into his defender. This guy's a veteran. You can just tell.
Savvy player. Mark Lloyd, 10 yards outside his end zone. Looks like a pick is called.
Yeah. Pick called.
He's going to march back 10.
Good switch there.
Great roll. Finds Andrew Carroll on the round.
Ooh.
A little dump swing offense for a well-needed hold for Toronto.
Making the score 10-8 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Brenton Tam with the goal. I think it's interesting to point out that this Toronto team has quite a few players on their team that just recently went to Australia for the U24 Worlds Games that obviously played with Canada. It's a pretty lengthy list. Brenton Tam was one of them.
Indeed.
Who else we got there?
We got Mike McKenzie, Connor Armstrong, Bretton Tan, as you mentioned, Cam Harris. And I believe that wraps up the list.
I mean, it just goes to show that this Toronto team is just...
This is it. I'm getting that Cam Harris was not on the U24 team.
Oh, that's a thank you to our guy Louis Zatman. Zitman for helping us out up here with some Toronto stuff. He's a media journalist for the Toronto Rush as well as the Ottawa Outlaws and the rest of the AEDL apparently. This guy does it all, so he's up here in the booth with us. Right now it's Jabron Miser getting double teamed, a.k.a. Jabron Lames. Nice fake.
Gets it off.
He's something else. I love that guy. Bo Kittredge, the one and only with the disc.
I think seeing one of his first points. Oh!
Nah.
A great grab by Harper
Harper
Garvey.
Garvey, the trash man. There to clean it up when you need him to.
Just gobbling it up.
Yep. Go ahead. Let him do his thing.
Yeah. Great movement from the Empire.
Bo Kittredge seems to
Looks
travel
like he's
quite
walking
a
a
lot.
little bit there, yeah. Looks like some NBA travel's being called tonight. Or not called.
All right. Yeah, so Bo gets called for some offensive contact, I believe. He's a big dude. He's a physical player.
He's going to flop around.
Jabron with the disc. Moves it up to Bo.
Being marked by number 71.
Bo up the field to Josh Alluro.
McKenzie.
Harper streaking. Good holster there.
great.
Finds Bo. You got to hit that swing, Bo.
McKenzie's still going to work
In
on
my opinion.
Bo. Looks like he dumps him off. Great switch. Harper Garvey swimming up line.
Ooh.
Wow.
Butterblade. Jabron.
Physicality. Oh,
Ooh.
and some great D from Remy Ojo.
Wow.
Now, I'm not sure if Gibran knew that the white line was the back line. Looked like he might have been trying to toe the yellow line. But regardless, some great D from Remy.
Just to clarify, that white line back there is the out-of-bounds line. That is the back end zone, not the yellow. We seem to have an injury on the field.
Hopefully just a cramp. Looks like maybe his foot had gotten stepped on or something.
Number 15, Jackie Howe, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I believe you are.
Lewis is giving me the head nod. So I got that one right. All right.
And number 6, Jarrett Marone to start the offense for Toronto, marked by Harper Garvey. Shakes free. Finds Powell, who lets it rip.
They call him the Bomber for a reason. Oh my God.
And some great body work on Jeff Babbitt, who was closing in quick but could not come up with a D.
Wow. It's number 71,
Lane McKenzie with a fantastic grab.
Ian McKenzie. Wow.
Hey, thank you, Ian McKenzie. Yeah, excuse me.
What an incredible grab.
Really just putting his body in the way of Jeff Babbitt there.
So
Was
that
sharking for that D.
Oh, absolutely. That's going to make the score 10-9 in favor of the New York Empire. We have 6 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the third. Toronto Rush getting ready to pull this disc. Let's see if the Empire can answer back here. I've seen a lot of the same guys on the line again. Let's see if they can figure it out.
And Bo Kittredge out there on the line, moving from San Francisco to New York to play for the Empire this season. A lot of chatter about him.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, you can read the articles on Skyd Magazine. But chances are you probably know. He's pretty famous in the Frisbee world.
He knows people.
Josh Allure up the line. Has Gibran. He's going to hit him.
And you just see a lot of great chemistry from those two. Both went to Rutgers University and were part of the team that went to Nationals.
Ooh.
But cannot complete that dump. Looks like a loss of yards as well as a turn for the Empire. That's not what you want.
Toronto Rush are ready to go. They're rolling right now.
With number 7, Mike McKenzie with the disc. Moves over to Lloyd, up to number 9. Finding number 24 right on the sideline. Sliding to make that catch.
There's my boy, Brenton Tam. I don't know him personally, but
he seems like a great dude.
yeah,
Agreed.
he's a good player. I'm a fan. Jeremy Norton with a nice layout save. Good inside fake. Hits the around. Not in quite yet. Right on the doorstep.
Number 7, Mike McKenzie right on the line.
They're knocking. Hammer.
Oh, throws up a hammer
Wow.
to a wide open number 9.
The vision. The vision. Great look. Way to just drop that in there.
And Toronto really pouring it on, closing that 3-point deficit and evening it up in what seems like only a few minutes.
I'll tell you what, though, these New York Empire fans, they are here for their team. They are starting the New York do work chants. They are trying to keep this team alive.
And the New York Do Work chant, a classic of the New York area.
Absolutely.
I don't think you can go to a New York Frisbee event without hearing it.
So they say.
You know how they talk.
Yeah.
Looks like a little bit of an adjusted O-line coming out here from the Empire.
Yeah? Yeah. I mean, Bo Kittredge obviously out there. I see Shashank Alati out there. He's going to handle this pull smoothly.
Up
Right.
to Pete Kalamakis. A mainstay of the Empire.
Back to Shank. He's gunning.
Ooh, dishes it off to Bo. Looking for the reset.
Shank
Shank's
is a
still doing
rookie.
work.
Just moving the disc so well.
Great clear.
Absolutely. Looks like there was a call. Pick called.
Number 14,
Oh, an integrity call?
Zlatic is saying he bobbled it.
Okay.
Not sure on that call.
Benya with the disc over to Peter Kalmakis.
Who maintains possession through a little bit of contact.
Looked like a gentleman's J there, too. Wow, nice
Wow.
grab.
Great grab from number
Ryan Drost.
80. Ooh, looked like he was winding up for that hammer. Oh,
Oh, my.
throws a dump that gets caught up in the wind. Bo Kittredge is in the area.
Ooh.
Looks like Remy Ojo got a piece of that. And the number 20 lets it rip. Looking for
Immediately.
Zlatic. Right on the
Wow.
doorstep.
Nice throw.
Great step out break.
Oh.
And Dross cannot get there.
That's a tough one. Great bid by Dross, but just couldn't come
It's
down
like
with
number
it.
15, Jackie Howe. With another goal.
So if you just recently joined us, yeah, as you could tell by that one lofty throw, there's a lot of wind coming towards the camera from the woods. Seems to be changing direction, gusting a bit.
And Toronto has taken the lead for the first time this game. Not only have they closed that 3-point gap amassed coming into the second half, but now they've taken the lead by 1. Looks like the Empire will have to start making some adjustments if they want to get back into this game. Looks as if the Empire might be calling a timeout. Maybe trying to rethink some things.
Absolutely. I mean, they're only down a point. You know, this game is nowhere out of reach. I mean, ever since the beginning of the second quarter, this is how this game has been going. It's been very back and forth. And I think that's to be expected here when you have such great teams.
I think we knew from the start it's going to be a real barn burner, a nail biter right up to the finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like a little bit of technical difficulties with the clock, setting some time around.
I still got the clock. This is good.
On field clock, that is.
What's this about, though? Is it blurry here when it moves?
Just tell them to get better internet. Looks like a more traditional O-line here from the Empire.
Absolutely.
You see some familiar faces. You got Harper Garvey, Josh Aloro.
Jabron Miser, Bo Kittredge, Connor Klein out there, and Matt, the Cat Stevens, as well as, I believe, Benjamin Katz? Yes, that's Benjamin Katz. Harper Garvey in the center. He's got Bo. He's going to look him off. Finds Jabron, who, I got to tell you, this dude's been open on every undercut.
Really doing work tonight.
Nice throw to space to Harper on that swing.
Oh, and a little bit of battling going on here between Lloyd and Kittredge.
Ooh! Great grab by Connor Klein to retain possession. Josh Alor with another great grab. He's going to find the Cat for the goal.
Your man.
Matt the Cat Stevens from Josh Aloro for the New York Empire goal, knotting it up at 11 here with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third. Wowie, great offensive point there from the Empire.
Now, hopefully the Empire can maintain the momentum to close out this third quarter and hopefully roll into the fourth quarter. They're going to need that energy if they want to stay in this game.
Absolutely. Let's see if this D-line can get a break here. That would be ideal.
Ben Yatapol. His pulls have been on tonight. Let's see if he can put up another good one.
Another nice pull there. It's going to land around the 20. Yep.
A little sheepish about catching that pull.
Peter Kalmakis on defense.
Quick whistle on the field. Looks like there's a pick. Gonna move back 10 yards. Jeff Babbitt on the mark. I believe he's already had one hand block tonight. I assume looking for his second.
Yeah, he had one hand block and a gnarly layout D.
As Babbitt does.
Just Babbitt things. Empire with a little bit of a double team. Kalmakis poaching off, getting back on his man. Good mark. Toronto Rush are starting to roll. Nice inside break. Oh,
And
that's
a big rip.
That's a beam. No shot. That one's in the dirt. A little too much tuna on that throw.
Whole lot of mustard on that one. Spicy coming off his hand.
Yeesh.
He let it rip. I think there were flames coming off that disc.
My goodness.
It's just Sean Galati to pick up. Oh, a low throw to PK. I think we got to give a turn to Shank on that
You
one.
gotta. I hate to do it, but I will. I can't tell who got that goal. Can't see.
Looks to be number 19,
Yeah.
Thomas McKnight with a goal. Bringing Toronto up by 1.
2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third. Things are starting to get heated here. You can tell that definitely in the second half so far. It's been a lot more intense than it was in the first half. That's just my opinion, though.
As a professional journalist, just his opinion.
Yeah, so, something like that.
Here we go. 6. We got 6.
Looks like the starting O-line out here for the Empire. Harper's
Harper.
going to bring it down. Finds Benjamin Katz.
Who looks off Bo Kittredge, who looks like is marked up by Mark Lloyd again. That's an interesting matchup. I'd pay attention to that one all night.
Absolutely. Everyone going after each other.
A whistle on the field. Looks like they're going to march back 10 yards. I assume it was a pick. Didn't get a good look at it myself.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bo Kittredge catching that one with his mouth. This guy really can do it all.
I call that doggy style, catching it with his mouth.
Benjamin Katz looking. Finds
Finds-
Josh Aloro.
Marked by Remy Ojo.
Round to Harper. We haven't seen any 70-yard hammers from him yet, but our fingers are crossed. Bo Kittredge in the center. Wow. Steps
Great.
out wide for that
Yeah,
flick.
great step around. A little less than a minute now.
They'd be wise to just hold it for one.
I think that's going to be the key. They got to be.
Whoa,
Might
yeah.
have gotten away with a little bit of a travel.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
no,
calling
the
it
refs.
that time.
There it is. Yeah, that was a real gentleman J if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely.
Wasting no time getting the disc moving. Josh Loro swings up line.
Oh, can't get there.
Great grab from Harper Garvey.
Jabron again open underneath. Connor Klein with the disc.
Now the Empire have to be patient. 15 seconds on the clock. They're right on the end zone line. They have to take a smart, calculated shot.
Absolutely 10 seconds.
Looks like they may be able to reset it once more.
Got to put it in
Then
now.
now they got to put it up. They got to put it up.
2.
Oh, it looks like they're running out of time. Maybe a little bit too patient.
I would absolutely say too patient. But you know what? Is there something going on?
10 seconds, what you said? To the third quarter.
I think the Empire called a timeout.
I'm hearing that they're putting 10 seconds back on the clock. So it must have been a few throws ago.
Yeah.
Might be adding what's
Great timeout call from the Empire sideline.
That's that new head coach that they have, Eileen Murray. Veteran call.
Hell of a coach. That's just this journalist's personal opinion.
All right, so we got some taller guys in there now. Ben Yacht's going to step on the field for the Empire. Babbitt's going to step in.
They're leaving Bo Kitchens out there. How could you not?
missing Marquez.
He's rostered.
Did you say 10 seconds or 2 seconds? Did you say 10 or 2? 2.
Okay, so there is actually 2 seconds left. The Empire called the timeout with 2 seconds left. Harper Garvey's going to take this disc, and I got to imagine he throws some kind of scuba, I'm hoping. I would love to see that.
He's got a deadly scuba. We've seen it last season.
Absolutely.
I think everyone might be interested possibly seeing that hammer again. It's not 70 yards, but it'll get the job done. And Toronto with a quick double team. They're not going to make it easy.
Looks like their coach is stepping on the field to, I guess, help them play defense. I'm not sure. I don't think it's legal, though.
He did play 2 minutes.
He did play 2 years ago, I'm told, but
He's got the experience.
he's wearing flats, so I can't imagine he's... Okay, never
He'll be
mind.
skating around out there. It will not be easy.
I'm not going to lie to you guys viewing the stream right now. I actually don't know what's going on the field right now. The refs are talking. They're talking to the coach of the Toronto Rush. All the players on the field are just like, it's 2 seconds. Let's let it rip.
If I have to guess, I'd say they'd be talking about the amount of time left on the clock. It's been changed around quite a few times already, from 10 to 2. I have to imagine he's trying to argue it down maybe to 1 or even 0.
It's over.
And I guess that arguing
Wow.
paid off. I think he just argued some time off the clock, and I think that's it.
I think Toronto Rush's coach brought out the rule book and got that timeout called overturned after it happened and after both teams got up on the field and ready to go. Toronto Rush congratulating their coach. I know you guys are confused. I'm confused. Everybody in the stands is confused.
And the Empire fans not loving that decision by the refs and really letting them hear it.
Now, who is paying these refs? The people want to know. So that is the end of the third. The score is currently 12-11 with the Toronto Rush up. We're getting ready for fourth quarter here. Eileen Murray is currently out there talking with the refs. I doubt that it would be overturned again, but hey, at this point anything could happen.
Why not give him an earful? You got to set the precedent.
2 teams from 3 will test their fitness levels, their ability, their agility, getting it out to win free tickets and events.
Welcome back. We are here at Joseph F. Focina Stadium. The New York Empire just pulled off to start the fourth quarter here. The score is currently 12-11 in favor of the Rush.
And if you're wondering what that call was at the end of the third quarter, we're being told it was an illegal timeout where a player not designated to call a timeout attempted to call one, which I think caused a bit of the confusion. And a great rip from Toronto to start the fourth quarter. I don't think they were able to come down with it. No, that's Andrew Carroll couldn't wrangle that one in. And Shank making moves quick.
Excuse me.
Looks like the disc is trapped in the back of their end zone.
Ooh.
Oh, and Jeff Babbitt comes up with a bullet of a catch.
Just Babbitt.
And triple
things.
teamed. I don't know if they're going to call that.
Shank gets the disc kind of deep in their own end zone.
Finds Babbitt again.
Ooh.
Now making moves.
Some good defense here from Toronto Rush's O-line.
Ooh, and a snazzy little push pass.
Benyat is wide open on this sideline closest to us. There's a whistle called. I think it looks like some kind of continuation. There was no whistle call. Sorry.
That's up to Drost. He surveys the field. I think Smarley looks dump. Some good movement here from the Empire. Finding Jeff Babbitt. Doesn't have too many people upfield. Looks like they got to take a second to regroup here. Shank anchoring this O-line for the Empire, and looks like some sort of call. Looks like a timeout from the Empire.
I don't know if I agree with that timeout call.
I agree with your disagree.
I think you got to let those guys run it out. I mean, they weren't working it, super fast or anything, but
They had good
they
movement.
were exactly.
They
They
had
were working it
momentum.
up the field.
Is that a New York timeout?
I assume the thought process behind that, though, is that they need this hold.
Exactly, and you can see they've put Bo Kittredge in. I believe
Is that New York timeout?
they have Harper Garvey in. Yes, they do. They put Matt the Cat Stevens in. They pretty much put in their O-line. Jabron's in. Connor Klein is in.
Yep. Absolutely. Standard O-line here from New York. Trying to do some work and even it up. Looks like Josh Alora to pick up.
This man's been putting in work tonight. He's been moving the disc very well all night.
Looks like New York coming out in a horizontal stack formation.
They're giving Jabron the deep. He'll probably still beat him under, though. Yep. Doesn't get it. Harper Garvey, we haven't seen a 70-yard hammer from him yet.
We're really hoping for it, though. Quick reset from Bo Kittredge. Oh!
Wow.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Oh, nice D from Remy Ojo. Ojo?
That is correct, Ojo. Remy Ojo with a great D.
Ah, man.
They fire deep to 87, but Bo Kittredge sees that coming from a mile away and slams it down. Now another call on the field. I think that they're resetting the disc. I'm guessing that the disc has broken or has a hole in it.
Okay.
And
Did Bo just spike the disc to another dimension or something? What happened?
Brown with another great under. He's really been grinding on those.
Connor Klein, another under.
Ooh! Ooh!
Sir!
Number 28, shaking and bacon, really making his man turn.
Was it as much of a foul as it was a flop? The refs determined it was a foul. Connor Klein's going to send it looking for Josh Aloro.
Oh,
wow.
Great D.
Wow.
Wow.
He's injured, though.
You hate to see that happen, but wow.
Wow.
Great D from Mike McKenzie and followed up closely by Remy Ojo.
Wow. What a D from Mike McKenzie, man.
Some real adulthood.
Oh,
Playing like a big boy out there.
I would say.
You can hear those New York Empire fans really getting into it, but Josh Oloro
Oh, good
gets a
save.
whole lot of that disc, but
Brenton Tan on the
unfortunately
sideline.
finish it off.
Oh, Jabron
Looks for his
with
reset,
good
can't get it.
defense.
Oh, sneaks it up the side, but puts a little bit too much on that. Now, I got to think that the wind is a factor in that
The
throw.
win, high stall situation. Your dump's not open. You
Not
punt.
easy for him.
Yeah, man, you just punt it and hope for the best. Benjamin Katz looking. That's Callahan country.
And Remy Ojo with a Callahan.
Stop.
Wow. I had to give him bookends on that one. Mike McKenzie got a piece of that first one up here, but it looks like Remy Ojo was the one who came down with it.
Can we give Mike McKenzie the assisted D? Is that
I'd
a
like
thing?
to, yeah. The hockey D, perhaps?
Wow.
Wow.
Remy Ojo with the Callahan.
Really stepping up this point.
I believe that was Benjamin Katz who threw that away. Gosh. You hate to see that happen. Toronto Rush go up 2. Really, this is where you need to be composed. You need to rely on your veterans here. And you got to work it up the field and punch it in quick. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left. It's time to make something happen here if you're the Empire. You got to bounce back. You got to show your resilience. Let's see them.
And I think Toronto really demonstrating that they are, in fact, a second-half team, really pouring it on this last quarter.
Harper Garvey in the center with the disc.
Quickly double-teamed.
There's the scuba I've been waiting for. Thank you.
A little floaty, but Harper corrals it in.
Absolutely. Benjamin Katz on the far sideline.
Ooh. Jabron getting a little tangled.
It's a quick
and
shot.
Gets
That's
under.
Bo. There's Jabron.
Dumps it back to Bo Kittredge. Looks off as a round. Finds
Swing
Harper
to
Garvey on the
Harper, yeah.
side. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
another
there's
hammer.
Another hammer. A juicy hammer.
Wow. Right in Bo Kittredge's bread basket. How's that for a tongue twister? He's going to find Jabron for the easy. Oh, not quite.
Ruled not in.
Not quite. Jabron
Double
back to
team, I
Harper.
think, smartly.
Right back to Jabron.
Oh, yeah, and he loves it.
Boppity boopity. Goal for the Empire.
That's a well-needed hold for the Empire, especially coming off that Callahan. Bringing it in within one.
Absolutely.
With 7:29 left in the fourth.
We're hearing that some people on the Toronto sideline are kind of getting a little fed up with Bo Kittredge's traveling tendencies. I mean, if you're watching at home, this man does tend to travel a little bit. At least a little bit. I'd say that's being generous.
He's a seasoned Worlds player, so I think he's gonna get away with it a little bit more often than not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Relax the wheels a little bit too.
Quick swing in the middle.
Moving it up to Kelly, who finds 25 underneath.
That's Boychuk.
Ooh,
Ooh.
looking for Andrew Carroll. Really puts it out to space.
Oh,
and
can't
Andrew
come
Carroll
down with
cannot
it.
hold on to that. That's just what the Empire needed.
The New York Empire fans are going nuts right now.
Oh,
Peter Kalmakis with
and
the sliding
Shank with a
grab.
great break.
Oh,
Oh,
catcher
pops
D's.
it up.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, he learned. He
Jeff
learned.
Babbitt cannot bring that one down.
It's good defense there.
Babbitt could not grab it.
Good focus by the defender to not only knock it down once, but twice.
Oh, and Shashank Alati with a great D, but he cannot close it out. Finding Kelly at the sideline. Great little IO break. The Boychuk up to 91. Cam Harris. Andrew Carroll possessing now. Looks like unmarked. PK comes over to mark him.
Seeing a lot of switching right now from this New York defense.
And they find 86.
And that's Boychuk for the goal.
Looks like Mazzucchelli up
Toronto
to Boychuk.
Rush going to hold their lead, 14-12. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fourth here.
Now that's a healthy chunk of time.
It's the first time we used it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So
We've never had that.
while the Toronto Rush have really poured it on here in the second half and boosted their lead up to 2, that's enough time for the Empire to deal with that 2-point lead.
Really, really useful.
Absolutely. You know, if you're the Empire, you know, you just want your offense to keep doing what they're doing, but you need your defense to step up and make a big play. And you see them, they're right there. The defense is hungry. They just can't come down with these Ds.
I think you're right. I think that's the difference between the first and second half. In the first half, the Empire offense was just getting some clean, sick holds on offense and then really doing some damage on defense. It looks like the offense is struggling a little bit more here in the second half.
Josh Aloro finds Bo Kittredge in the center. He's going to huck it.
Flick Hawks.
What?
But Mike McKenzie with a D is second of the quarter. Oh, and Bo Kittredge gets a piece of that disc. Looks like Mark Lloyd is calling for some
my.
sort of integrity rule.
Oh, my goodness. The
And-
fans are booing.
Kittredge
Incredibly
is
loud.
not having it. He's not happy about that call. The fans are not happy about that call. I don't know what the ref saw on that one.
You know, that kind of thing's got to make Bo Kittredge mad, I would imagine. And I don't know if I'd want to make Bo Kittredge mad
He's a big dude.
as he gets kind of burned up line there.
Big around from Mark Lloyd. Oh, some great dump defense from number 12 there.
It's Matt Lamar.
Matt
Timeout
Lamar.
call.
Great D from Matt Lamar, forcing him to call a timeout.
All right. 5 minutes left here. You're still down 2. You still need your defense to make a nice. You gotta get a goal line stand here.
The Empire fans really laying into the refs here. They are not happy with a few of these calls.
You can't blame them. This game is, you know, it's gonna get physical. 2 top tier teams like they are. Things are gonna get a little physical, and you know, sometimes you let it go, sometimes you don't.
That's right. I don't envy the refs. They've got a tough job out there.
Absolutely.
Shot by 50. Here goes out. After the game, the first game fun. Buy one appetizer, you get one free. When you show your ticket stubs on the right game. And have an Empire players and fans and spectators. Every home game.
Set. Thompson McKnight picking up the disc.
Finds his dump.
Ooh,
Quick
quick break.
Around to Mazzucchelli.
Oh
Tries to
my
milk it,
God.
but they're giving him the goal,
What?
which I think is a pretty questionable call.
I don't know about that.
I hope it gets reviewed. From here, it looked like he might have been out of bounds, but
I mean, we're on the other side of the field, but
right, clearly
I
they
thought it
have
was
best
way out.
perspective. Yeah. I mean, if he made that catch, kudos to him. Ben Yacht got a large piece of that disc.
absolutely.
Did you see that on replay? Look at it.
It was Isaiah Mazzucchelli, I believe, with that grab. I mean, it had to have been a crazy toe drag for him to make that grab and get in there.
I'd love to see that replay.
Josh Allure going to pick up the disc off the pull.
Centers it with a bullet up to Katz,
Yes, sir.
your boy.
Harper Garvey finds Gibran, literally open all night on these undercuts.
Who's quickly double teamed and then triple teamed, but I guess they got that third guy away before the call came in.
There's Bo in the center.
With a big flick rip.
Oh, my.
Something that he's not traditionally known for.
Connor Klein, can he make a play? No.
71 with the D. Ian McKenzie. And the crowd really letting Bo have it.
Some grade A heckling out here from the New York Empire fans.
Let's see if he can get this D back. Wow, a great catch from Mike McKenzie.
Bo clearly did not think he was going to catch that disc.
Really let him go.
Quick double team.
Oh, and a great double team.
Hand block. I don't even know who to give that to.
Empire down by 3 with 3:33 left
Wow.
on the clock.
Brett
Oh.
and Tan.
And just as I was about to
Big.
say that they needed a sick hold, Brett and Tan.
Big layout D.
Mike McKenzie possessing it outside the end zone. Flips it up. And
Easy goal.
finds 21 Jeff Powell for an easy goal.
Looks like the Toronto Rush are starting to pull away here. 16-12 in the fourth. We have 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. The Empire needs to do something. Looks like they switched up their O-line here. Eileen Murray out talking to her line. Trying to fire up these players. I'm seeing a lot of D players out here on this O-line. That's got to say a lot about your O-line. I mean, maybe, yeah, they have been out there for a couple points in a row. Maybe they're tired.
Yeah.
It clearly is starting to show. Had some kind of ill-advised throws there. You know, creating some
Indeed,
unnecessary turnovers.
I was just thinking the same thing. Bo Kittredge's throw was flattened out into space, but I think floated a bit too long. I think I'd rather see Bo Kittredge be the receiver on that kind of a throw.
Absolutely. Ooh, Shank stumbling, bumbling.
Oh,
Lets it rip.
doesn't matter. No,
Oh my
Shank with an
God.
assist. A quick point for the Empire. That's exactly what they needed.
Shashank Aladi with the lefty butterball after stumbling around. Oh my goodness.
He is not sponsored by Allstate, but he's dropping dimes out there.
Absolutely. And he's also a rookie. He is a rookie. Welcome to the league, my friend. Let's see some more of that. Yeah, keep that man on the line. Let's see him get a D here. I'll tell you what, man. Shanky, he's going to be a player to watch out for this year.
Absolutely.
You and I have both had the pleasure of playing with this young man, and we can attest to how hard he works on and off the field.
Absolutely. I don't know if you heard me before, but he can squat reps of over 300 pounds.
It's incredible. Those are some big numbers. And he showed it right there, able to keep his balance there and then just let one rip, and just absolutely incredible. Toronto Rush taking it in the middle there. It's Thompson McKnight looking for his dump. Working
Andrew
up the
Carroll
field.
moving quick. Oh, a great cut by Andrew
Wow.
Carroll. Really set that one up. Was not able to get it in, though.
Not in?
Ref pointed to still in play.
Great defense from Shank in the end zone there.
Oh, they flip up a
Scuba.
scuba.
That'll do. That'll do.
With only 2:34 left on the clock, Toronto Rush goes up by 4 again.
It's a tough one. You hate to let those go. I mean, you got to tighten up on defense here. You can't be letting them have, easy 10, 15-yard throws right up the field for free. I don't know what's going on here, but Empire have to do something to fix this. I know Coach Eileen Murray is not too happy with that point.
I wouldn't count him out just yet, though. I'm sure she's got a little something left in her bag of tricks.
Absolutely. At the same time, it's like, this is why the Toronto Rush are this good. They are known. They went to the championship last year for the AUDL. Like, this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone.
Defending Eastern Conference champions for a few years now.
Absolutely.
And runner-up at the AUDL championship last year with an absolute nail-biter playing against San Francisco and Bo Kittredge, funnily enough.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Bo, yep, with a nice
They're gonna
travel.
call the travel
Yep.
on him.
Turns out you can't walk with the disc. They will penalize you for that.
Oh, there's a
What
little
Harper
hammer
Garvey
over to
with it.
Benjamin
Yeah,
Katz.
Casual hammer. We want more of that.
Josh Aloro in the middle. He's going to find Big Bo Kittredge.
Ooh, with another little jump.
I think they're going to call him on a travel again, and they did. They did. Minute and 50 seconds left in the fourth. You got to score.
Looking grim. You're going to need a quick hold.
Nice grab by Josh
And
Aloro.
quite a few breaks.
Ooh, back to Bo. He's got Harper. He's going to hit Jabron on the outside.
Now, Toronto's doing a great job of forcing the Empire to swing the disc and waste time, and they finally punch it in.
It's a pretty throw from Harper Garvey, finding Bo Kittredge in the end zone for the goal.
And the Empire really celebrating that score, sparking it a few times. Now, if you're the Empire, what's your thought here?
I mean, we've been saying it, man. You got to step up here. You got to get a D. You got to punch it in. You got to get a break.
Absolutely.
You need a couple of those. You need at least 2 or 3.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not too good with math, but I think you need at least 3 to
At
tie
least.
the game.
To tie, indeed, yeah. I think that math checks out. Let me just run the numbers real quick. Yes, indeed, it does. Ooh, and the Empire trying a
interesting
little
decision.
sneak play here. I think they turn it on their own end zone, and hopefully the umpire or the ref counts to 7 before the
didn't
Toronto
happen.
Rush notices that it's in.
Are they that confident with their goal line D? Or at
Not
least
the
maybe trying to have
case.
them score quick, which they do? It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Toronto Rush say, all right, you want to give it to us on the goal line? Sure, we'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, and a man down for the Empire. I imagine that trick play may have worked, except that the Toronto Rush themselves have run it before. I think they may have seen it coming. I believe they pulled the same play in the playoffs a year or two ago. And it worked successfully for them then, but
Interesting.
you have to
Interesting
imagine
call.
that they're going to know how to defend against it.
Very interesting call indeed. So, after a quick score, Toronto Rush are up 4. Let's see if the Toronto Rush chooses to go with the same strategy here.
I think that would be pretty unexpected.
It would be kind of funny, but they don't. They're going to roll it down the field instead.
Ooh, it goes out right at the 30 line.
Right at the 30, I'd say exactly. A little zony look here from the Rush.
Looks like trying to slow down the Empire and waste some
trying
time.
to
And oh, great
Wow.
D from number 21, but couldn't come up with it.
Even better grab by Benjamin Katz.
Yeah.
The focus.
Laser beam focus over there.
Jabron.
Jabron Miser, shockingly,
Wide open?
not
so,
really,
not so
no. I was
shocking.
going to say unshockingly wide open. And oh, Harper Garvey looking for
That was Bo Kittredge he was looking for. He's going to
Bo
throw it away.
Kittredge. Yeah, they could not connect. Less than a minute on the clock now. 40 seconds.
Toronto's going to huck it.
Toronto lets it rip.
Oh.
Oh, and Katz with some great D.
Sure.
But it looks like they're going to run out of time here. Less than 30 seconds, and they're down by 4 goals. Looks like Toronto really poured it on in the second half. And Mike McKenzie with another great D.
Another D.
He's been all over the stat sheet tonight.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Toronto is just going to possess and let the clock run out. I think that might do it.
Yep. Clock's going to run out. And that's going to be the
One
ball
more
game.
just in case. And that's the ball game.
Oh, cool. He throws it into the stands.
Now, if I had to guess, those New York Empire fans might throw it back. They have been. There it
And
is.
they did. Good call, Carl. Good call. All right, so that's going to do it here for us. It was a great game. But hey,
I think it just slipped away in the second half. The
I mean,
Toronto Rush
it
really
just-
put it together.
the Toronto Rush for a reason. Now making it 15-0 over the Empire.
And that'll
Once
do
again,
it from here up in the booth, from here at Joseph F. Facina Stadium in New Rochelle, New York. I'm Carl Umlaut.
I'm Sean Dacey. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the stream. And we will be back here April 21st, next Saturday, for another live stream against.
Another AUDL team.
So I'd like to first give a shout out to our camera crew. We have Soleil on the camera. Shout out to her. We have Marky Mark, the leader of the Funky Bunch, on the ones and twos, directing this whole joint. Shout out to him. I'd like to shout out to Barbara Stevens, owner of the team, and anybody else? All the fans that are here, everybody at home that watched.
Yeah.
Thanks for
fans-
tuning in, and hey, tune in again next week because we'll be here. Hopefully with the stream set up on time and ready to rock. Thanks again. See ya.